Am I the asshole for thinking about divorcing my husband for cheating on me with cake? I, female 32, just found out that my husband, male 31 of 3 years, has been cheating on me, and I don't know for how long. The past few months have been really rocky. I struggle with my mental health. I'm diagnosed with depression. I take medication.
I don't like that you're laughing about this.
Yeah.
I'm laughing because she starts off with this, and then it's like,
Yeah.
where do we get to the cake?
Yeah.
Okay, so anyway, had a bad month. And my husband has always complained when I am in my off times. And not in a toxic way, or so I thought. He just always said he felt disconnected from me during these times. So I've been going through one of those times. And this time, he seems much more content than normal. I thought it was because he was beginning to be more understanding.
I love that she's like, he could be more understanding, or it could be a red flag.
Yeah.
Like, she wasn't thinking that he was growing as a person.
Yeah. This is too early. It's too early to call.
For sure.
I don't even have a feeling yet.
One night while we were in bed, my husband went to take a shower, and I begrudgingly decided to snoop on his phone.
Begrudging.
That's the word.
How many stories have we had where someone accidentally
Yeah.
went into someone's phone? Or
I swiped it over. I accidentally typed his passcode in. It wasn't right. I scanned his face while he was asleep.
Grabbed her face.
Accidentally.
I hated it. I felt so bad about it, but I let my intrusive thoughts get the best of me. To my surprise, I found an interesting name in his Snapchat conversations labeled Cake. It's pretty normal to give people nicknames on Snapchat. Is that a thing you can do?
This is the first I'm hearing of it.
Okay, I didn't know that.
what is Snapchat?
So I didn't panic at first, but the Bitmoji was a woman. And then I went through their chat. Most of it was empty, except for one saved that had an address and a number. I looked up the address, and it was an apartment building about 20 minutes away from us. This was on my mind the next day. I tried to brush it off and told myself I was overreacting, but I just couldn't.
She was like, please let this be a pastry shop.
But also, why is he sticking his penis in the pastry?
If only this is about actual cake.
So I ended up going to the address and knocking on the door. To my surprise, Cake was the name of a woman he had been hiring to have some fun behind my back. I was crushed.
Wow.
Couldn't believe my husband did that to me. When I got home, I waited for him to get home from work. I confronted him. It went something along the lines of me screaming at him for effing some random girl named Cake. He told me it was my fault. I haven't been loving to him, and he was feeling alone and vulnerable.
Good for him.
I mean, who hasn't binge eat cake whenever they feel sad?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
I mean, who hasn't?
He wanted his cake and eat it. And pay for it.
That's awesome. That was well timed.
Yeah.
So it just says, really? Cake? A girl named Cake? I just don't know what to do. Should I divorce him? And then the first comment says, you should divorce him and let him know by writing it on a cake. A sheet cake.
That would be awesome. Like a
shit cake.
Like a cookie cake.
Yeah, that would be nice. That would.
Man, so Cake
Is
is a
apparently a,
woman.
lady that he
Is a lady of the night.
Yeah.
Like a hooker, yeah.
A lady of the night.
I think that's the nice way to say it.
That's how it ends in the.
Yeah, that's it.
Really?
That's it.
Yeah, divorce him.
Yeah, right.
So, I mean, clearly, she's not
No,
the
not the
asshole,
asshole. No.
for not wanting to be with somebody who who's cheating on her with a food.
Yeah.
With the food. I always think it's fascinating when these people, like when we read these things, and then the men are always very much like, oh, but this is your fault because you left me alone or something.
Yeah.
Yeah. Imagine like getting caught in that scenario and then trying to flip that. Oh, you're mad at me about this?
Yeah.
You're mad at me.
Right.
I have to sleep with someone and pay them named Cake, and you're going to blame me.
Yeah. Do you know how my dental bills have been this last?
Yeah. I'm diabetic, for God's sake. And now this.
Yeah. So
You're going to hate my new girlfriend, Insulin. You didn't love cake.
you didn't love cake.
Wow. Okay, so I'll start. I'll say not the asshole, because if your husband's cheating on you, you know, yeah, obviously, if you're trying to make yourself better by, getting diagnosed with all these things like depression, anxiety, things like that, having off times, and it's literally says in your vows for better and for worse, and sometimes you're not going to be at your best, and you need to be there for your partner. I feel like
Someone got soft.
I know. All of a sudden.
not my marriage.
Woke, yeah. Okay, woke Derrick. No,
Derrick.
that's right.
Stowy.
All right, don't call Derrick woke.
I'm sorry.
What's wrong?
I'm sorry.
She doesn't like that you guys are. She doesn't like you guys are attacking me for being a good human.
That's
all right?
my father.
And part of me thinks that they weren't. That she's not the asshole or he's not the asshole because he is outsourcing the work for her.
That's true.
She's discounting. She's having a bad month. He's
fair
like, let me
point.
take this off your plate.
Fair point.
Let me. But then on the other hand, it's like a 2-part cheat because he's cheating and taking money to do it. So it's like a double.
Well, I didn't even think about that. Putting their
Spending
family
their
in a-
money. Yeah.
Yeah, putting a family in a worse financial situation, just so you can get. When there are millions of women who will do it for free.
Right, and he's buying cake.
He's buying cake.
cake.
Yeah, clearly the asshole. Kendyll, Alana, what do you guys think?
Definitely.
She is not the asshole.
No, she's not.
Yeah. Oh, she's not the asshole.
She's not.
He is. Yeah.
Yeah.
Although,
I think-
and she also did go through his phone.
That's true.
yeah.
Honestly, though, that if you're married, it's like
Mike was just kidding about that.
I was kidding.
Yeah, it was just because I panned away from him real quick when he said that, and because you started talking, and I just want everyone to know, Mike was just kidding about that. Clearly, my phone is an open book. If Alana wanted to go through my phone, and you could see
at any point, literally at any point in time.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Why not? I have nothing to hide.
Except someone
Same.
named Cake.
Yeah, because I'm way more creative with the way I describe the ladies in my phone. Get it?
No.
Pussy pie.
Yeah. What did you say?
No, I'm just kidding.
He said, "Who's pussy pie?"
Ew.